What's going on, everybody? This is Silent Gaming. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to talk about more pickups that I've had within the last few weeks. If you haven't checked out the first video of my pickups, the link will be down in the description. And I want to make a series out of this, so if you like the video, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, comment in the comment section, or if you dislike, you know what to do. But if you've seen any other videos on this channel and you like what you see, give it a subscribe, man. I do a podcast and I try to make videos about gaming in general. Throw a little bit of sports in there every now and then, but my channel is mostly about gaming and the things that I enjoy about it. So today we're going to talk about these pickups, and like I did in the first one, I'm going to start with the newer games or the newer consoles. And for what I've done today, I end up picking up Resident Evil 7. Now, I have this game on PC, but for some reason I just haven't been into playing games on my PC. Now, I have a few shooters I like to play, but for games like this that I can get on consoles, I just felt like I've been, more driven to play games on consoles. I mean, not only that, I know games run better on PC. On my PC, I know they run better, but I just feel a little more in tune with playing on consoles and getting the achievements and trophies, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's something about it. But this game has all the content on it. It's the gold edition, so it has all the DLC. I think it's only one that you have to download, actually. But for the most part, it has everything on it. And for under 30 bucks, couldn't pass up on that. Pretty good deal. Now, there's another game I have on PC as well. It's Doom. But like I said, it's just for me. I just want to pick up the trophies and achievements. And I'm about 75-80% done with the PC version. Not double dip, because I like physical copies as well. And that and getting achievements and trophies, I think that's pretty cool. So it's another one. Doom 2016. Pretty good game. I like it. And if you haven't tried it now, you should. I mean, I think it's just great. MLB The Show 18. Really good sports title. I mean, this is one of the best ones. If you're going to pick up any sports game, you have your Maddens and your NBA 2Ks or NBA Lives or whatever. But if you want to pick up one game that you're going to be really be fulfilled with playing the sport, this one right here, it replicates the sport very well. There are some arcadey type baseball games out there, but if you want a more simulation, realistic experience, nothing better than this. Now, I do have a franchise running on an older version of MLB The Show. So when I did pick this one up, I'm definitely going to be playing Road to the Show. I'm going to create a baseball player and see how far I can get in to the pros with. So I think this is going to be a great addition to my gaming, because it's just something different for me to do compared to playing franchise mode all the time. So must pick up. I think it's a really good deal. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. All right, I'm going to jump on this side because we've got the newer consoles out the way. I don't have any Xbox One games I didn't pick up this time, but we're going to get into that a little bit later. I did pick up a Nintendo 64 game, and this game right here has only been released in Japan. You can also get it on the Virtual Console if you still have money on the Virtual Console. I'm not sure if it's on the Wii U Virtual Console, but on the Wii Virtual Console, I have that. But I end up getting this, which is Sin and Punishment. Now, this is a repo card. See that? It's a reproduction card. Somebody made this for me at one of the local retro stores here where I live. Sorry about that. And for the most part, I really wanted this game. And I used to play it on the Wii, but playing with a GameCube controller or playing with the stupid nunchucks, to me, I felt like it was unplayable. But I got this for my Nintendo 64, and this game plays fantastic with their N64 controller. So if you're looking into something like this, I highly recommend getting N64 version. I mean, you probably can't get the Wii version now on the Wii Virtual Console, because the Wii Virtual Console is, you can't buy nothing unless you have money on it. But definitely worth the pickup. Now, also, this store here, Firefly Toys and Games, one of the great stores that I have here in Columbia, South Carolina. Is where I live, in Columbia. And I really think this is a really good game, really good store. And they had the sequel to Sin and Punishment, Sin and Punishment Star Successor. Really good game. I wish I would have had the real version complete in box, but hey, it was loose, and I decided to get it because I'm halfway done with that one, and I'm going to jump onto this one as soon as I'm done with this, the first one. So, and it's for the Wii. I'm really looking forward to that. I wonder what controls you have to use. I have to look that up. Sin and Punishment, both are great games that no one really talks about. Now, let's talk about the Xbox brand for a second. I got Battlefield 3. Now, I have this on PC. I have this on PS3, but I'm going to play this just to run through it and get the achievements. Play it on my Xbox One, since it's Xbox One backwards compatible now. And this was a pretty good game, and I really enjoyed this game. So, for $5, why not? I picked it up, and I'm going to run through it again, try to get the achievements. Pretty good story, so really good game. I mean, everybody probably played it now. Another good game that's backwards compatible is Splinter Cell Conviction. A lot of people say this is probably the best Splinter Cell that they've played. I like Blacklist, but I have this on PC as well. But like I said, I've just been wanting to play on consoles. And since this is backwards compatible for the Xbox One, I want to pick this up, play this, get the achievements on this as well. And yeah. And I also got this, Splinter Cell Trilogy. This, for some reason, is very hard to find. You can get it on eBay or whatever, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure it's a pretty decent price. Don't have to pay that much, but I haven't seen this in a while. So when I ran across this, I was like, whoa, I'm going to get this. Now, I have all three of these on the original Xbox. And for the most part, they play very well on the original Xbox. But once again, got the HD version. I can play this, get trophies or whatever, and just have a good time. I'm not too big on collecting trophies, but it's always fun to get them. So it's pretty neat. I'm gonna jump back over to the Nintendo side real quick, and I want to get Monster Hunter World, but I did not know where to start. I didn't know if I was gonna be in between any order or whatever, because I like to play games in certain orders. And I never played the game, so I was kind of on the fence about it. But I did see this, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the Wii U. And I was more like, well, I don't know nothing about the game or whatever. I looked into it. It looks pretty cool. The graphics look great. And I said, I'm going to just try this one first. It's only, I paid like $17, $16 for it. I was like, I can try this and see what I think about it. And I'm going to get into this, and maybe, I'll jump into Monster Hunter World on a PS4 at a later time. But I think this is a good one to start out with, for me anyway. I can't recommend it for anybody else because I don't know nothing about the series. But I just thought that this would be a good one to start off with. So, I haven't played it yet. I'm going to try it. Now, I've always wanted the SNK games. King of Fighters, Metal Slug. I always wanted the Art of Fighting, World Heroes. I always wanted those games because I'm a big fan of SNK. The problem is that as many consoles I do have, I'm not really into trying to get a Neo Geo because just the Neo Geo itself is now like over $300. They're still expensive to this day. And I'm not even going to get into the games. The games are ridiculously expensive. So I want to get one, but I'm just like, I may not want to touch it. So I want to get some of the compilations. And for the Wii, they have the Samurai Showdown Anthology. Now, I think you can get this on other consoles too. But since I have an arcade stick for the Wii, and I saw it available, why not? I'm going to start off with this one, and I'm going to get the other ones. Now, this one has all 6 Samurai Showdown games. Now, the Samurai Showdown 6 was not released in the United States. So this was like the first time it was released. And I have Samurai Showdown 5 on the original Xbox, which, still is a great game. But to have all of them on one disc, this is really cool. And I'm glad that I got this. So I'm going to get into this heavily when I do get the chance, when I'm not playing something else. And honestly, I highly recommend any SNK title to play, especially if you're big on fighting games. I mean, if you're big on fighting games, why are you not playing any SNK titles? To me, it's kind of crazy. So I did pick that up. And now we're going to jump over to the PS3. Once again, I did get this more trophy hunting and running from the cops. That's all I wanted to do in this game. So this game has very high intense car chases, and I think it's worth it. Need for Speed Most Wanted. It's like Need for Speed meets Burnout, and I think it's a fantastic game. I didn't pay the $13 for it. I got this from somewhere else. It just happened to have this sticker on it, but for the most part, great game to pick up. I highly recommend it. You know, no brainer if you like high speed racing, car chasing type games. Now I went back. I got some games I got a game for the original Xbox. You know, I'm a big original Xbox fan. I got plenty of them behind me, and I'm surprised I didn't have this one. And one basketball for the original Xbox, and I'm actually interested in this. I've never really got into this. I did play it at one time, but I was like, well, since I've been playing NBA Street and I'm pretty much done with that game, I'll still go back to play it. But I don't think this is as good as NBA Street. But I'm just going to try to run through this one as well. One thing that was a down, I did not get the instruction manual to this, but I did get the mixtape DVD. So and got the DVD and the soundtrack. So maybe one day I might pop that in. Oh, I dropped that. Maybe I'll get that in, pop that in and play that. Go get these two games right here. Sorry about that. Highly unprofessional, whatever. And gonna go through it with that, and I'm gonna play and one. Before I get into the Dreamcast games that I dropped, I picked this up, Mobile Light Force 2 for the PlayStation 2. Now, don't let this fool you. This is not like no Charlie's Angels type game. This is actually Castle Giagami. I think that's what it's called, or something like that. But they localized it for the American audience, because this game is a shoot 'em up that was only released in Japan. So I think it was released in Europe too. I don't know. But anyway, they localized it for us here in the United States. And when I saw this, it was only $8. It was like, great. But this is a shoot 'em up. Castle Giagami. It has nothing to do with the cover. I mean, the cover is just like all out of whack. I don't know why they used this cover or this title for it. But it's the first one. Now, I have Castle Giagami 2. I have that right here. And this is the original Xbox version. It was an Xbox exclusive to Japan. And yeah. And we never really got this in the United States, so I decided to pick that up. That wasn't one of the pickups, but I did get this one. I got it for $8. And not only that, when I didn't look inside the cover when I got it, I was just like, yo, I want this. I know what it is. I want it. And the guy who that I bought it from, he didn't look inside too. I just bought it straight like this out the store, and I was thinking, man, I hope this thing isn't scratched up. So when I opened it, I noticed that not only Mobile Light Force 2 was in here, the first one was in here too, Mobile Light Force 1. Now, if you don't know what this is Gunbird. It's another shoot 'em up that came out for the Saturn, and I think it came out for the PlayStation 1. But another really good shooter, Gunbird, and I have Castle Giagami 1. But I bought both of these for $8. So I thought I got a pretty good deal, like crazy out of for both of these. So Mobile Light Force 1 and 2 for $8. Not bad. Two great, vertical shooters. If you come across it and you want to play it, or if you're interested, I highly recommend you pick it up. Now we're going to go into the Dreamcast games. And for me, I've always wanted to get some Dreamcast games. I've been a big Dreamcast fan for the longest. I had to sell it one time, but I got it back some years later. And for these, I got the two Tomb Raider games, Last Revelation and Chronicles. Now, I think this one for sure is on the PS1. PS1 version is nice due to the controls. This one is nice due to the resolution. 480p, it looks very smooth through VGA. And I think this one is on PS1 or PS2. But I think it's on PS. I don't know which one is on, but this one here, once again, 480p. You have really good high resolution. The only knock on it, this is the controls. Dreamcast controller is not the best for these type of games, but if you can do it, it's all good. And the last two that I got are also Dreamcast games are Crazy Taxi. Everybody shout Crazy Taxi, right? And I have Crazy Taxi 2. I got both of these on the Dreamcast. Now, these games are very, very good. To this day, they play very well. Good arcade fun, you know, beating the clock, taking everybody where they need to go. And I think these are really good games if you have a Dreamcast. Must buy if you have these on the Dreamcast. Now, I have Crazy Taxi 3 for the original Xbox. So I have the trifecta. I have all three of them now. Crazy Taxi 1, 2, and 3 for the 2 for the Dreamcast, 1 for the original Xbox. And I think this one here, if you do something, I think if you get certain type of level on this game, I think you can unlock Crazy Taxi 1 and 2 in this game. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know. But I think you can. But I think for the most part, you know, these are two great games, and I'm going to continue to buy more games for the Sega Dreamcast, just like I do with all the other ones. But in closing, I don't pick up these games just to, you know, buy them. I'm not one of these collectors that just buy games just because if that's the case, I could fill up this entire room. Every game that I have, I've at least played once, and probably played at least twice, and I've pretty much beaten just about every game I have in here at one point in time, except for the newer games, because, you know, like the newer games, you know, I just, you know, they're new, so I haven't ran through them yet. But the games I have at least beaten them, or I've played them extensively, you know, for the most part. And that's what I mostly do with games. I get the games to play. I don't get games just to, you know, really just have them. I know some people who do that, more power to them. It looks good on the wall or whatever. But most of my games, I actually play them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comment section what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, like, dislike, subscribe, or unsubscribe. If anything, man, just continue to game if you're a big-time gamer and enjoy these games, because it's nothing like playing video games. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys take care. Peace.